An Erios original.
Hello and welcome to Webcrawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we play your voicemails and read your reviews if we have any.
Ooh.
I'm Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
Do we have any bitch-ass reviews?
Oh my god, we don't.
This is fucked up.
What is happening?
This is seriously fucked up.
The last one is January 31st.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's been like 2 weeks or so. I mean, or 20 days. That's not like too bad, but listen.
Oh wait, no, I think we do have some new ones that we just haven't read.
They're all like 1 star. No, we do have some new ones.
Fox Feeder, been listening since day 1. Love the humor. Uh-oh. We got a 2-star review.
Oh, God. What does it say?
No, we do. That's our newest review.
Okay, good. No. Read it. Was it Allie
It says
sucks?
disappointed.
Oh, that's good. What does it say? Let's read it.
I've been listening to web crawlers for a while now, and I love them. However,
here we go.
Recently, they made a comment about Republicans being hate-based, which is a large overgeneralization of a group of people. I'm not defending one side or the other, but if they said this about any other group of people, I'm sure there would be great upset. I'm disappointed that they would promote such division given the current social climate we are in. Okay, look.
I think Republicans are hate-based. Sorry. You might have another opinion, Melissa.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say...
I think at this point, if I
That's
think...
hard. Because, like, I know... I have family members who are Republicans. I know Republicans... They're not all bad people. They're not all terrible people.
No.
It's just the views now and what you support, it's hate-based.
Yeah.
It really is. Like anti-LGBTQ, anti-abortion, anti-trans, like all that's getting rid of books, banning books. It's hate-based. There's nothing good about that.
I think that the way that Republican politicians vote and the things that they're trying to put into practice, I don't think like individual Republicans are good or bad. I think that the party itself is implementing a lot of things that are hate-based, is I think that what we were saying. I don't think like fiscal Republican values, like fine, you do you.
Sure.
But I think that the ethics and morals of the Republican Party are not for me. And I think that they are hate-based. So I'm sorry you are disappointed. Don't listen to our podcast.
Maybe, look inward. And sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got some voicemails.
Hey, web crawlers.
Hey.
David Pallades, Missing 411. You should cover it on your show.
Huh?
It's a deep dive. It's very interesting, very spooky. And hope to hear it. Hope to hear my message on the show, too. Even though I don't like the way it sounds. Bye.
David Pallades, Missing 411?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, he's the author. He's the guy who started Missing 411. Yeah, it's a lot about missing people in national parks.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's written books about it. Oh, yeah, I think someone has called in before about this.
There's a lot of fun shows out right now. You know what? I'm going to do a Patreon tomorrow on the fun shows that I've been watching, like the docuseries shows, because
there's so many.
Yeah, there's this one. What is it? Like Intent or something? Impact.
Oh, also the Sarah Lawrence cult one that's on Hulu.
Oh, that one's crazy.
There was one that came out in December. It's not that good. The Hulu one is so good. It interviews all of the people.
It's scary. I'm like,
it's really scary.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, I did not know that.
Yeah. It's all of the people that were in that. Well, the girl who did the video, she's not in it. But the 2 girls who stayed with him the longest.
Yeah.
Like, it's really fascinating to see them, like, go through, like, oh my God, we were in a cult. Like, at first they're like, no, it's fine. And then they slowly realize, like, oh my God.
Yeah, and there's like footage, like there's like cell phone camera footage.
So much
of,
footage.
Yeah, and you're like, how did you not leave at this point? Yeah, I really highly recommend it.
Okay, next message.
Hey, web crawlers, what's up? This is Joran calling from Dallas again. I know I just called with a two-parter the other day, so I apologize. But
Don't apologize.
You asked for us to call, so I'm calling. And this will be a two-parter and hopefully not a three-parter. I wanted to share some Bigfoot erotica that I have written. This is from my novel, The Bigfoot Inside Me. So here it goes. Like I said, it'll be a two-parter, but I timed it. I don't think it'll be longer than that. All right. Chapter 69.
Oh, no.
Nice. I sat on the bed, shivering and naked, except for the panties I was wearing, which I got during a buy-one-get-one sale at Kohl's last month.
Okay.
They're actually really cute and comfy, and I had been able to use some of my Kohl's cash. My reveries were interrupted by a loud knock at the door, and I couldn't help but let out a small shriek. I heard someone or something fumbling around with the doorknob saying something like, "Damn these big stupid paws of mine." After he struggled for a while, I began to feel bad and went over to the door to help him open it. What I saw was truly horrifying and shook me to my core.
Oh, tell us
Standing
more.
opposite me was a creature who must have been at least 8 feet tall, covered in fur.
Oh, no.
I felt hypnotized under the gaze of his steely eyes.
Ooh.
Eventually, I was able to catch my breath and take in his entire powerful body.
Oh, no.
His shoulders were broad, his waist slim, and then my eyes tracked their way down to his enormous... "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry," he said nervously, and stepped away, vanishing down the hallway.
This is so good.
Dumbstruck, I wondered where my captor had gone. Before I had a chance to speculate, he returned. He told me, "Please, put on this T-shirt. It's from an old Blink-182 tour, but I think it should fit you. I'm so used to walking around here without any clothes on that I forgot you must feel terribly uncomfortable." That's when I noticed he had himself put on a pair of pants. They were form-fitting, and I thought they would look great with a navy cardigan. It actually wouldn't take much to make him presentable at the office Christmas party.
Oh, good.
"Thank you," I said shyly. "Don't mention it," he told me. I will stop here so that I don't get cut off mid-sentence. Part 2 continuing.
Oh, thank God. I actually need 10 parts of this.
I can't believe you're telling this to us for free. You gotta sell this.
You got to put this on Amazon. You got to self-publish on Amazon.
"Don't mention it," he told me. After a brief, awkward pause, his face brightened. "Oh, yeah, I just remembered why I stopped by. I thought you might be getting hungry, and this was the perfect opportunity for me to try a recipe I saw on YouTube. I wasn't sure of your eating preferences, so I made it gluten-free just in case. But I can order But I can order takeout if you don't like it. I'm a mediocre chef at best," he joked. My body finally stopped trembling out of fear, but thinking about what he was concealing under those slacks got me trembling in a different way.
No.
"Mr. Bigfoot," I asked tentatively, "what do you plan to do with me? Are you going to ravage me and make me your slave, keeping me here rent-free so you can cook for me and make love to me rather than let me go back home where I can self-isolate and stress-eat Ben & Jerry's while I worry about the irreparable political division in this country?"
That's an amazing sentence.
He chuckled and sat next to me on the bed. "First of all," he said, "Mr. Bigfoot is my dad. You can call me Kevin. And secondly," before he could continue, our eyes locked. A feeling washed over me like I have never experienced. I guessed that I was going to have to get back to Kohl's soon to buy some new underwear because this pair just got trashed. Without thinking, I leaned in and kissed his full lips, which had parted slightly to reveal his large and succulent tongue.
Oh,
Startled, he
boy.
pulled away. "No, listen," he said. "I think you are maybe in shock and you don't know what you're doing." "No, Bigfoot. I mean, Kevin. Take me now." "And you're certain that I have your full consent?" he asked cautiously. "Yes," I exclaimed and lunged towards him. I could sense something was wrong, so I stopped and asked him about it. "Well, I think maybe we should get to know each other a little better. Maybe cuddle and listen to some old Stevie Wonder albums."
Ooh.
He looked so earnest and also, could it be true? A little frightened. That's when it hit me. I thought that I was the gentle flower and had been afraid of this hairy beast, yet I had become so aggressive and overcome by my base instincts that he was the one who was scared of the Bigfoot inside me.
Holy shit.
Bye.
That was amazing.
Wow. Melissa, will you send me those two
Yes.
audio notes? I have to
Wow.
play those for my boyfriend today.
I'm speechless.
Joran,
That was
I need
amazing.
you need to write a whole novel, and you need to self-publish that on Amazon. And we will
That's-
promote the hell out of it. And you need to. I'm sure someone who listens will illustrate it. This
Wow.
is important.
So many good. The Blink-182 concert T-shirt.
Trashed your underwear, like
Kohl's Cash.
That was just I can't.
Wow.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Guy, if anyone else has any erotica they've written
That
or
was
short
amazing.
stories, please call in and read them, because that was I don't even have words to tell you the
That
truth.
was thrilling.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
was-
where that was going.
Me either. I
The
literally
Bigfoot
don't.
inside me.
I'm speechless.
Huh. Okay, next message.
Well, this message is for web crawlers. This is Emily from San Francisco.
Hello.
And okay, like it was a big mistake for you to say on the podcast that you're all caught up on voicemails and to call, because I'm going to start calling you with every single one of my thoughts that I have in my head
Please.
all day, as if I don't already do that. But no, this time I'm calling because I forgot to give myself credit. It was me who called with the tips on how to pass your driver's test. And, just like cry your eyes out.
crying, yes.
Works 9 times out of 10. Just kidding. It only worked for me. But yeah, that was me. And now I kind of wish I didn't call because I feel like I'm bragging. I wanted to tell you that yesterday I was listening to an old episode and I was laughing, and I was in the waiting room, like the virtual waiting room for therapy. And my therapist logged onto the Zoom and she was like, "Oh, what are you laughing at?" And I was like, "Oh, my friends Allie and Melissa were just telling me a funny story." And she thinks that you're my real life friend. And that's where I am at life. Okay. I love you. Bye.
That's really
Just hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, my friends. Listen, we are your friends. That is what was happening.
So Jessica from What's Up Weirdo
Yes.
replied to us on Twitter, was like, I'm pretty sure everybody passes their driver's test on the first try like I did. Like, maybe you just know a lot of bad drivers.
I honestly, that's probably true.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah, I
Google,
guess.
do most people pass their driving test on the first time?
I don't know anyone who has. Well, except for
Yeah.
her, I guess.
Oh my God. If you Google, do most people, or like when I do,
No. Oh, no.
do most people have herpes? Do most people have parasites? Do most people dream in color? Do most people hate their jobs? Do most people die in their sleep?
Okay, I need to do this now. Do most people... Oh, mine is the same.
Really?
Have herpes, parasites, dream in color, hate their jobs, die in their sleep. What? That's strange.
That's really weird.
That's so weird.
I'm really afraid of, do most people have herpes?
Most people
I
do.
hope that's not. Most people do have herpes?
Or wait, is that? Or but it's like it's not like genital herpes. It's like the cold sores are
Oh, okay.
herpes.
Right.
Yeah, we all have herpes, right? Yeah, guys. Yeah. Everyone has it, right? Yeah. Like 99% of people have, right?
No STD shaming if you do have herpes. That's fine. I just don't think everyone.
Shout out to
everyone,
HPV.
Yeah, everyone has HPV.
Everyone has HPV, right?
I actually somehow don't yet. I mean, I will, I'm sure, at some point.
It's a fun one.
Yeah. What was I Googling? Oh, yeah. Do most people fail their
pass?
driving test? Oh, yeah.
Oh, estimates are 35 to 55% failure rate for most states. That's a lot.
So it's like halvesies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real
Okay.
coin toss.
Yeah. Everyone has herpes and they fail their driver's
This
test.
is one of my favorite mailbags so far. Crazy.
How do most people have herpes? Let's just see what it says. There are 11% of people age 14 to 49 have HSV2.
Which one's that?
I think that's the bad one. 67% of the world's population have oral herpes or HSV1.
Wow, that's really surprising.
11% have genital herpes.
Interesting.
Huh. So most people do have oral.
Yeah, most people do have herpes, I guess.
Moving on.
This message is for the web crawlers.
Hi.
It's Chris from Woodstock, Ontario, Canada calling.
Woodstock, Ontario,
My
Canada.
first voicemail. I'm
Ooh.
pretty nervous. I just became a patron, so.
Oh, thank
But
you.
anyways, up the street from my house in Woodstock is the old Oxford County Jail.
Ooh.
Oh.
And there's a plaque outside. I'm just going to read it for you. I think you might think it's interesting. Okay, built in 1854, the Oxford County Jail, spelled GAOL, had a number of notable prisoners across its doors throughout the years. One in particular you may have heard of, well, not you guys, but I guess me,
Maybe.
was that of Thomas Cook, a 45-year-old blind laborer who was charged for murdering his wife on July 2, 1862. He was sentenced to hang, but on the day of his hanging, due to his enormous size, his head was actually decapitated from his body.
Oh my God.
It then proceeded to roll through the gathered crowd. Much
Oh
to
my
their
God.
No, it did not.
we might add. Unsurprisingly, this was the first and last public execution to take place in Oxford County.
This is on
Shortly
a
after, a
plaque?
death mask was then made of his
Oh,
face and hung
yes.
in the front entrance of the jail. It was used to serve as a reminder to the public of the cost of criminal activity and remains there to this day. Many people over the years have since claimed they've seen a ghost haunting the grounds, and local folklore states that it is Thomas Cook searching for his lost head. Yep, and his face is right there above the door, or on the side of the door. Pretty damn creepy. I'll take a picture and
Yes.
put it up in the Discord.
Whoa.
I'm KRS123. By the way, I've been posting for a while, but finally became a patron. Anyways, I love you guys. Honk honk. La la la. Bye.
Whoa.
That's like a crazy plaque. And
That's
seems
a
really long.
plaque.
Yeah, his head rolled through the ground. I'm just
Oxford
imagining
County
like
Jail.
a bronze plaque of just like all this information. That's crazy.
Wow. Woodstock. Oh, yeah, there's the jail. Wow.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Okay, next message.
Hi, this is for the web crawlers.
Oh.
It's the kid.
So I still remember the time that you guys talked about how
Elves.
gnomes are real, and at school there was a pile of feathers, and I thought about
Feathers.
the podcast episode, and I just wanted to call and say I think gnomes are real.
Oh, gnomes are real because she saw feathers.
Sweetie.
That's adorable.
I agree. We love you. Oh, cutie.
Okay, next message.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. Dang, it is kind of nerve-wracking. So this isn't really like a widely known conspiracy theory or anything, but I do think that I am cursed.
Ooh.
I have had like the absolute worst luck with cars.
Uh-oh.
My very first car was a hand-me-down from my mom, and that one had like 200,000 miles on it, and it was a Honda, and of course
Dang.
it died like a week after I got it.
Oh,
And
no.
then I just had to go back to public transportation, which was awful because I lived in an area where that wasn't really like accessible as much. Then I saved up all my money. I bought another car, a little Chevy Sonic, and now I have like PTSD and I'm never going to buy a Chevy ever again. But that one, I bought it from like a lady that I found on Craigslist, and she had like seemed very professional. She like knew what she was doing. So I like signed all the paperwork, did that whole thing.
I'm
And
scared.
then like 2 weeks after I paid like all of the money that I had been saving for that car,
Oh, no.
the check engine light comes on. And when I took it to a mechanic, they said that the woman had probably taken the catalytic converter that was already in the car and sold it and then replaced it with one that's not specifically for that car. So it was like all messed up.
Oh, no.
And then I just got another car. Again, I saved up for like years. I was taking public transportation. It was miserable. And I saved up. I paid out the butt for the car that I have now. And I got it from a used dealership place instead of just from like someone on Craigslist, because I was like, okay, maybe that'll be a little bit better. I bought it from like kind of a more smaller shop, so I was like, maybe there'll be a little more trustworthy or whatever. And so I did that whole thing, and I've only had my car for a year, and currently my car is in the shop, and they're saying there's going to be like $5,000 worth of repairs that need to be done. No. Apparently I need like an entirely new exhaust system. Like all of my brakes need to be replaced.
What?
There's just like a million things that they're saying is wrong with my car. And they said that my car probably came from an area where rust is really like more common. And that is probably when I got it from the dealer. Sorry, I'm walking, so I'm like out of breath. When I got it from the dealer, they said they probably coated like a...
I think there's a part 2.
There better be.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers part 2 about my car and being cursed with that. So I took it into the mechanic and I went to like a bunch of different ones. I even had like people I know who are like good with cars look at it. And they said that probably what happened was the car was like rusted to shit, like all the way through. There's even like body work and like the frame is rusted. All of my brakes are rusted. There's like holes in my brake routers. There's, I have to get a whole new exhaust system that's all got holes in it and everything. And they said that probably what happened is they saw that it was rusted to shit. They put like a basic cheap little sealant on it. And so now it's falling apart. And so now I have to pay like out the ass to try to get that fixed. But it's not just like my cars that I've had troubles with. Every, probably not every, but there's been multiple times where I've had to borrow cars from people or have driven like other people's cars. And I swear it's not that I get into a car accident. It's not that I like, drive recklessly. I've never gotten into a car accident. I've never gotten a ticket, nothing like that. But there's been multiple times when I've been driving like friends' cars, and then like a day or two after that, they've had to get something replaced. They've had to get something worked on. Whether that's like, I know one time there was like, while I was driving, there was an issue with the power steering on my one friend's car.
Oh my God.
And she was like, that has never happened before. When she took it in, they were obviously like, well, it's not like your driving did that. But then they had to replace the power steering. And that happened like so many times that I think that I'm just like cursed. And so maybe I should just like move to a super walkable city and never have a car again. Okay, well, thank you for listening to me rant. That's like literally what I'm dealing with right now, is getting told that it's going to be like $5,000 or something for my car.
Yeah.
It might not even be worth that much.
No.
So I appreciate you guys for listening to that. Melissa, I hope you're enjoying motherhood, and Allie, you did such a great job, and I love listening to you guys. And Maria, where the hell are you?
Exactly.
Oh, man. Car trouble is like
The worst.
the worst thing in the world.
And
There's
so
it's so expensive. I've had so many Hondas and Toyotas are the two cars that I feel are like, don't break.
I was going to say my Prius has been like crazy.
Yeah,
dependable.
Toyotas. My first car was a Toyota Tercel. It was like $1,200. I had it for like many years.
Yeah, I've actually never really had I've had like one problem with my Prius, and that's like it.
Yeah. So I would recommend Toyotas and Hondas.
Yeah.
Like even the old ones, even from like the early 90s, like those cars last so long. I know she had a Honda, but that had 200,000 miles on it.
Yeah, that's
a lot of miles.
Yeah, that's insane. I honestly think like the nicer the car, like the more problems it has.
Yeah. It's really, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Don't get an old Volkswagen though, because those are expensive to repair. Nobody knows how to fix them.
And don't get a smart car or a Fiat because those just crumble in an accident.
Oh, yeah. Get a Toyota. Okay. And also, you are probably cursed. Next message.
That's for sure.
Hello, Webcrawlers. Melissa,
Hi.
Allie, how you doing?
Good.
How's the baby?
She's good.
Good. I wanted to call. Oh, this is Carson City Brittany bitch. And I just wanted to say, you got to bust it. Got to bust it.
No.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
No. You got to bust it.
You got to bust it.
You bust it real good.
That's so funny. I was like, Melissa, I've never heard that song before. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay.
This message is for web crawlers. My name is Colby. I just had to pause the newest mailbag because I'm on the way to work and craving Red Lobster biscuits like ravenously hungry. But I dipped my Red Lobster biscuits in ranch because I am white trash.
Nice.
And
that sounds good.
I've been wanting to call for a while and let y'all know that I have a dream for a merch shirt. I need a shirt that says Deb Crawlers.
Deb
I think it
Crawlers?
would be really cool, and I would put that on my body. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye.
Deb Crawlers?
Interesting.
Is it dead Oh, no. I don't know what she said.
I didn't
Deb
hear it.
Crawlers?
I didn't hear what she said.
Oh, no. What did you say?
Yeah, tell us in the Discord because I didn't really hear you. But now
Tell
I
us.
want Cheddar Bay biscuits. Oh, or any
Cheddar Bay
kind of
biscuits
biscuit.
and ranch. That
Oh,
is...
God, I love biscuits.
That's a crazy combo. I mean, I love ranch, but I've never tried that.
I mean, that sounds good to me. I mean, that sounds
I'm
like
sure if you
normal.
put it in Caesar dressing, you can do ranch.
I've never had it in Caesar dressing.
I have. It's good.
Oh, I want Red Lobster again.
I know.
There's none near us.
Okay. Last voicemail of the day.
Hi, this is a message for the web crawler.
Hello.
It's Becky from England.
Becky.
Hello, Melissa. It's Ali. And Maria, wherever she is. I really didn't expect to be leaving a message today, but I just had to.
Uh-oh.
I'm just listening to the latest voicemail,
Are we in
and
trouble?
a lovely, lovely girl. That I think her name is Jizz.
Jizz?
I did rewind and listen to her name maybe 4 times to try and get
Jess?
it right, and I
Jess,
don't know
Jess.
if I have. So I'm sorry if I have got it wrong. I think it's Jess. Excuse me, I've got a croaky voice today. And Jess called in and said that she's just catching up and that she hopes that I pass my driving test.
Oh, yeah.
And I
yeah.
just thought it was so lovely. It was really nice. And I was just listening to the episode while I was putting my makeup on. And it really surprised me. So thank you so much. I'm actually going to a funeral today.
Oh, no.
So today's not a nice day for me. So yeah, I was just getting ready and I heard the voicemail and the love, and it was just lovely. So thank you so much, Jay. I love you too. I just really needed that today. So the timing just worked out amazing.
Nice.
Are we living in a world? I can't believe how well that worked out. So thank you. I really needed that today.
Aw.
So yeah, and that's all. Just thank you so much. And yeah, no mascara today. It's going to be a bit of a rough day, but it's fine. I put my big girl pants on and I get through it because that's what we do. So yes, thank you so much again. And I hope everyone's well. And I promise you, my next voicemail will be much cheerier
okay.
and hopefully much less croaky. Love to you all. Bye.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we love you.
Becky from England.
Becky.
It's my English accent.
Very good
Well,
at
that's-
accents over here.
That's the last.
That's all she
voicemail.
wrote. Guys, please continue to call in. We love it so much. And please continue to write erotica and
Yes.
come in and read it for us because that is that's
was
you know
amazing.
what, that's what our new mailbags episodes are.
Yeah,
Just reading
Bigfoot
erotica. Bigfoot erotica. All right. Well, I am Allie Coles Cash Siegel.
Oh, I am
Gotcha.
Melissa Blink 182 concert t-shirt Stetton.
And we are the Web Crawlers Trash Our Underpants podcast. Ew. Bye.
Bye.
Studios original.
Powered by Acast.